and welcome to you all. Thank you for joining me. Leo, the lion, king of the beasts. This is your reading for March 2019. We are using 3 different decks. These ones here, most likely these will be the 3 that we use, and 4 cards from each of them in rows. I will read either across the row or down the column depending on how the cards feel like they're delivering the message. So I will start with this big deck here, the Doreen Virtue Fairy Tarot deck. It is a full tarot, so I will just shuffle. I have been shuffling with intent before I started the video, so we will just continue on with this. For Leo, for March, what would you like them to know? Let's bring in some angelic energy as well. We'll see who would like to turn up with us. I won't name anyone in particular, we'll just see what cards come through and see who that might be and what messages they are willing to impart. Leo. My lovely Leo tabby at the moment is not very happy, my beautiful boy Enzo. So I'm having to work out how to help my cat energy at the moment at home. Your first card is the Star, which is one of the major arcanas and one of the truly most benevolent and the most loved. Then you have the 2 of Cups. Wow, that's also a beautiful card. Another one that exudes love and harmony and togetherness. Your next one is the Queen of Pentacles. She is generous, stylish, gracious and practical. And then you have the 2 of Pentacles as well. So 2 2s there. Just checking that that's kind of in, I'll fix the camera in a minute, but yeah, 2 2s in that top reading. So 2s are about balance, and in fact the Star can also be taken as being about balance too. Pardon that pun. Let's have a look here. This is for Leo for March. Oh look, I just can't get them to go in. So that's the last of the shuffling. Wow, the Ace of Wands, that's nice. The 3 of Wands. Oh blimey, you guys, how did you manage to pull such an amazing reading? Oh wow. 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups. It's come out twice. It's not directly under it, but it's come out twice. So there's just so much potential in this reading. The Star, 2 Aces, 2 of Cups. It's like, boom. Wow, this is really promising. And that Queen of Autumn, Queen of Pentacles, yeah, she's another positive. Blimey, you guys have done well. I think you might have got the Angels of Benevolence coming. Look at that. You know, I almost don't even need to proceed, do I? It says you've got the power. That whole column going down is just like, boom, it's just full of power. Just, yeah. Oh my God, flower power. You've got the power, flower power. I wish I was a Leo. Debt paid off. You guys should just rack this one up as being one of the best readings ever. Take it and run with it, and really connect and do some damage with all this good that's happening. So I'll just move this a little bit for you. Yeah, look, beautiful cards. You have so many that people would just love to see. You know, that bottom one down on the left where it says you've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it, whatever situation that might be, because there don't appear to be too many situations in this month of March for you guys. The planet must be aligning fairly favourably for you. And I noticed I'm standing behind my camera just then, and I saw 444. So that's an angelic number, so I might look that up later and see who that might be relating to, because we called in angels. But repeating numbers show angelic vibrations, and certainly with everything that's going on here, there's a lot of it. I don't even think it matters whether I read across the rows or down the columns. I think I'm going to go down the column, even though they're all so great. We come to the star and we see, I'll pull it up for you because the pictures and the detailing on them are well worth actually seeing. So the star, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So if something in the past has been challenging, or there have been issues for you guys, or there have been blockages, the star, when it turns up in a reading, gives you some sort of push forward. It gives you an impetus, an action, an energy. It gives also an arc of protection around you. It is cosmic protection, so you could say it's just general high vibrational energies, like angelic energies, like the white stars in the background. They're almost like cosmic vibrational energies, just fueling projects, ideas, your life, your health, support, all sorts of stuff. It definitely, in the traditional deck, does talk about bringing in balance and making sure your diet is fine, and that you take on board lots of water as well. And just as I said that, that's an alarm going off in the background for me to turn the hose off in the pool, and that's about water too. So I'm thinking you've got a real message about water and making sure your diet is keeping up to scratch and balancing everything. And oddly enough, that's a crystal that's just pushed itself into the energy of the star is aquamarine, which is almost the exact colouring in the star. Like if you put it on there, you can hardly see it because it's the same colour palette. And aquamarine is also about water in particular. Some of you might be travelling to places where there is water. Some of you may be doing something around water, whether you travel over water, or water plays a role in a decision or a project or part of your journey at the moment in the month of March, would be really interesting to know. This Ace of Rods, as we come down here, is an offer coming to you. It's the creative sector. This can be jobs, it can be new ideas, it can be new projects. So some of you may get the offer of a job or some form of creative ideas sweeping through, like your mind's alive, you're activated, you're passionate, you're feeling life in this month of March, you're feeling excitement, there's new changes, because the aces are sweeping new changes, and they're the very beginning epoch of these new events or structures or ideas or projects or something. It's just, yeah, that this column down here, which is why I went with the columns, is very, very powerful, with the star and ace and the bottom card saying you've got the power. You use your abilities to resolve this situation, you can do it. So whatever it is that isn't working for you, if you've got a health problem, if you've got a financial problem, if you've got a relationship problem, you guys have an opportunity this month coming to sort it out and activate it and pull on that strong Leo determination and energy, that roaring lion energy, and sort it out. You've got some sort of cosmic strength being given to you from above. This one here, the Two of Summer, it's a beautiful card. It was just out in one of the other readings. It is the Two of Cups, which you also have from the Morgan Greer deck. It says falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. So again, this is a general reading. For some of you, this might be brand new love coming in. It could flourish. It could be a deep soulmate commitment love. It can even be something along the lines of the twin flame scenario, which is a whole different kettle of fish. You have to understand the dynamics of twin flame to really, be, I guess, even be interested in it. But it can also be about the forming of a new business as well, because this can be what the Two of Cups represents. A strong, solid foundation of some sort that supports and nurtures each other, and it can be ideas of new business opportunities or projects, or like designing something or inventing something with a partner in mind or a company. And we come to the Three of Rods, and he's looking right here at the Ace. This is a highly creative package being thrown at you. This is about you pondering your future. It's about expansion in particular, growth, ideas, creativity, structure, seeking to find where you're headed for the future. So sometimes redesigning plans, redesigning your criteria. It can mean relocating, so shifting somewhere, and sometimes this can be for a job or a career opportunity. Sometimes so it could mean you're shifting home to attend a new job, and it might not be that far away, but for others of you this could mean an opportunity to travel the world. It could also be an opportunity to expand your horizons in terms of physical growth or growth such as the internet. So if you are thinking of a business or you're involved in a business somehow, it tends to feel as though there's expansion coming, and it might go more global than it currently is. With this one down here, flower power, after you've got the power, you've now got flower power. It says, spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. So the message is quite simple in this one. We can go back to things such as herbs and minerals and vitamins, and also the flower essences, things like naturopathy. This could be partly a dietary related message for you as well. But if some of you need a physical healing, this may be a way for you to get the healing. And if others of you are looking at becoming healers of one way or another, this might be a message for you to move into this particular paradigm, or look it up, or become engaged in it, or maybe you come across someone who's involved in this, who helps support you one way or another onto the next part of your journey. This row down here could have been read across. To be honest with you, they all could have been read across the rows as well. I'm getting the feeling that this one down here, for some of you, there may have been a financial issue when we were talking about it over here. So if some of you have had some financial worries and you've got this debt paid off card, the old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. There's possibly some sort of money or something that's changing in your current status that enables some freeing up of money, or perhaps somebody's loaned you some, or there might be someone who says, look, you don't have to pay me back what you owed me. You might even get a small windfall, a pay rise. You might get a job if you've been unemployed. You might be able to start your own small business, such as pet sitting or house sitting, or gardening or lawn mowing, or driving the aged people around. There's something like that that may enable some of you to get some more income coming in. But they're telling you as well, and this is why I think this is also associated with your money and possibly relationship, but they're saying you need to do a bit more research. So do due diligence and make sure that if you are signing up for something, or if you are investing time in something, or you're wanting a relationship with someone, make sure that you're checking things out, because I think you have more than one option coming up in March. It feels as though you're relatively busy with things going on, and they all look like wonderful potential opportunities. And in the background now, like we had that beep before the alarm, now we have a helicopter. And a helicopter sort of is resonant with movement or moving or activity or flying, you know, going somewhere, something happening. And I feel very much that's what's going to occur for a lot of you Leos in this month of March. If we come to this next column, we're coming back down the columns, and we see the Queen of Autumn. She is the Queen of Pentacles. Generous, stylish, gracious, practical. She's rather opulent there, isn't she, with her crystal wand, beautiful flowers in the background. Look at her gown and everything she has on. Be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, and meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So if we had been reading across the rows, which I said to you, you know, you almost felt, and I've done it in essence for this one down here, I've read across the row. When we go up to here, reading across the row would have been just as benevolent and positive, because that Two of Cups could be this person that you meet that can help your dreams come true, and the ability to have things become more beautiful and opulent and special and gorgeous. This could be a person that you are going to meet, so it could be a Pentacles person, and for some of you it could be a Queen. She could also be somehow involved with your finances or your money or your career, so keep a watch out for that as well. And it says be practical with respect to how you proceed, so think about being logical and grounded as well at this time of what I would call for you guys opulence, benevolence, prosperity, you know, cosmic activity and swirling energies like off her wand at the top there. So do be practical about how you process all of this opportunity coming and make the most of it. Coming to this down here, the Ace of Swords, that card is very much about something coming, and coming to you via attrition or something that has been methodically worked through and got to this point where there's a success coming. So that's why this paid off debt can also be talking about something that's happened, you've been through, you've gone through a process, you've done a whole lot of background work on it, and now it's at this apex point of the Ace of Swords. So this can be about division. It's like a point of division. Through that division you gain attrition, you gain growth, you gain a new perception and individuality. So this type of event can happen when a divorce has taken place, or when a business is sold, or when it's been dissolved, or a dissolution of a partnership of some sort and it's being signed off in the court. So sometimes this means papers and documents to sign. Sometimes it can be when a loan has come through. This can also sometimes have to do with the family courts, getting custody of children, or becoming a foster parent or an adoptive parent, or having a new opportunity opened up to you at the cost of something else. So it's like you have to give up something to take the final step forward. So there's a slight bittersweetness to it, but it's definitely about progress, new movement, success, awards, achievement, and finding an end point in something that's been going on for a long time, and hence your debt paid off as well. So it could be tied up with some financial disposition that's been going on. You might have finally won a lawsuit, you might have been paid out an insurance claim, you might have been gifted money from an inheritance, you might have just had something that's been going on in the background finalised, set up, done, signed, and the money comes in. So it can be those type of things as well. We look at the Two of Autumn up here, which is the Two of Pentacles next to the Queen. Now that crystal that I just incidentally moved is the Celestite stone. It's the Stone of Angels. So I did tap it but sometimes these things happen in a strange way, and we did ask for angelic energy to come in, and I didn't know who it would be, but in knocking that particular crystal, it is the angelite stone, or the stone of angels, so you have got benevolence and angelic support and energy and vibration around you as well. And we look at this card, the Two of Pentacles. She's just as graceful as they come, out there with everything going on, so much going on. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. And I think we talked a little bit before about feeling as if there might have been more than one job for you guys. You could start a second job. There might be offers for you, more than one job offer coming, and the ability to do more than one job. So having a full-time and a part-time, or 2 or 3 part-time jobs, entrepreneurial, starting something up yourself, creating a business. There's so much creativity and positivity in this around jobs, careers, finances, love, romance, health, good health. You guys have got it all. Yeah, the only thing I could say is you did need a bit of balance. So, that Queen of Autumn talked about it too, didn't she? Saying bring balance into the things that you do. So don't go too over the top. The Two of Cups we've already talked about really up here with the Two of Summer. It's exactly the same cup. So it's replicated itself down in this column here. So you've just got this amazing, vibration of potential love or activity or prosperity or multiple things happening at once, whether it's business or romance or love, and it doesn't just have to be love relationships. It can just be very, very fond and special relationships. But the last card for the reading, do some research, is a little more somber than all of your others. It just says you need more information about this situation. Look into it further before proceeding. So I think to finish off your month, you get a little more grounding. It brings you back down to earth. There's a little bit more seriousness within this card, suggesting to you guys, don't just flippantly go out there and have the most amazingly wonderful month and kick it off somewhere and just go, wow, this is like winning lotto. Even when you win lotto, you still have to be prepared to win it. You still have to know what to do with the winnings. You see some people who win $10 million and 2 years later they're bloody broke again. What's the point of that? Whereas other people win the 10 million and they go on to make 40 million, and then that 40 million can become the art of giving back and becoming philanthropic and becoming involved in charities, whichever charity you would like to support. So you have more power when you have more knowledge, and that's what the do some research is saying. So as the final card, it is telling you, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Make sure you utilize these positive energies coming. So yeah, wonderful, wonderful reading, Leos. I'm envious of it, very envious. And I don't think I have any Leo as such in any part of my chart that's major enough for me to claim it. So well done, guys. Hey, enjoy the month. Enjoy this cosmic energy that's coming your way. Please sub the channel and push the notification button. I love it when you leave your comments as well. Check your moon and rising sign. I don't think to be honest, there's no better reading than this at the moment, so you guys have done particularly well. Thank you for joining me and being loyal subscribers. I love you all. Take care, everyone. Namaste.